Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hot topic for today. Why do orders get canceled when you go to the Walmart to pick up the order? Pain in the ass, right? I know. It happens sometimes. It's something that you just can't control. Sometimes you just got to deal with it. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to discuss this hot topic, okay? And basically I cover my 6 years of experience working in the gig economy with today's information. I give it to you guys so you could do better out there on the road and make it possible for you to generate an income, have great consistent flow, and just make it happen. So basically, why do orders get canceled? And this was a topic that came up in the comments that I want to be able to cover with you guys, okay? Now, depending on your area, and I thought about this morning when I was in bed. I said to myself, my market is so huge that I have about at least 7 Walmarts and 1 Sam's Club that works very well for me to be able to work my market. But since my market is very huge, I can't work the whole thing because there's so much dead miles. So I basically pick one section of that market that I have. Okay, let's say it's this section right here. This is my market, this is my section right here, and I stay in this section so that this way I can just concentrate and focus on that section. If I stay in this section, now I reduce the amount of Walmarts that I have from 8, or Sam's Club and Walmart combined together, 8 to now 2 that I really need to focus on. Then from those 2, I reduce it down to 1 based on the restaurants that I have around that Walmart to make sure that I have enough cash flow for 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours within a given day. So then now I'm this is my market, this is my section, and now it's even tinier portion for myself. Now, as far as drops, as far as situations why orders get canceled, I had done some of my research here on this, and basically orders normally get canceled for many reasons. Late arrival to the store, item unavailability, system glitches, customer cancellations, driver competition for higher paying orders. I don't know what that means, but how to avoid these issues: arriving on time or early, okay? Keeping the app updated, definitely. Monitoring high demand times and accepting orders with realistic time frames. So if you got to get to the store 15 minutes to, get there and hold on to. Now look, there have been times that I have gotten to the store and I sit there and I'm waiting for an order and it gets canceled. It's just, these are things that you can't control. You just can't control them. So I'm in my market. I'm in my nice little sliver of the market where it has enough restaurants for me to do DoorDash or to do Grubhub, okay? So I set myself up for success because I know this is going to happen. It's going to happen and you don't know when it's going to happen. It can come and hit you right in the face when you least expect it, okay? So the best thing to do is always be prepared. You can't predict it. Now, I know for one that in my store that I work in, it's very like maybe 1% of the time that it happens. It doesn't happen all the time, okay? But when it does happen, it's annoying. So all you gotta do now, here's another thing that also happens sometimes. Sometimes the order will cancel, but then they stick it right back into the system again. So it's like a dead order that's in the system that they can't get out of. It has to go through the system in order to fade away. I don't know, it's a glitch with Walmart Sparks. But when that happens, don't accept that offer again. Remember the address, remember the amount, do not accept it again. Or get out of your car and just walk over to the Walmart employee and say, hey, do you have this order? They'll let you know if the order is there in the system or not. If it is, you're good. Go back to the car and just wait for them to bring it right out to you. That's the best way to do it, okay? With orders that get dropped, just it's very tough. When they come, they suck. You can't control it, okay? Now, if you have a lot of orders being dropped at one store, then look at your entire market and wonder where are there other Walmarts that you can actually go to try them out and see how they are doing. I had to do this time tested where I actually have one Walmart that I go to and I stick with that one because it works for me. I could go to the other one closer to it, but I don't want to go there because sometimes they have issues and problems and it's very mismanaged. So I stay away from that Walmart. I don't go there. I stick with the one that it has the best rate for my flow. Okay, and I stick with that Walmart. Okay, it takes time to, I had one person in the comments tell me that his orders get canceled all the time. Well, maybe you should stay away from that Walmart and see if there's another Walmart close to you or a Sam's Club. Okay, because they work together. Try to go to another one. See if that one has something better. And if it's still happening, then maybe your best bet is to do curbside pickup. I mean, at least that won't get canceled. It is more work to go into the store to do it, but that'd probably be your best bet. It's a situation that it's hard. It's not easy. You can't control it. All you could do. This is why I believe in multi-apping. If I get an order dropped and I went there at the time and hour, and it gets dropped, and now I got to wait the next hour for the next delivery, I make sure I got something in DoorDash that I can pick up. I make sure that I got something in Grubhub that I can pick up. Just prepare yourself and set yourself up. Make sure, because these apps are not going to be dependable sometimes. You just don't know when it's going to come, okay? But if you're prepared and you're working in a solid market and you have all the apps on at full strength and you're working the hours, you remember pad in the hours because you know there's going to be wait times. You know that something is going to happen. Set yourself up for success. 8 hours, 9 hours, 7 hours, whatever it is. Put that time in for any glitches, any situation. It's not a perfect system. But when you set yourself up for success and you're prepared, then you will succeed. And at the end of the day, you will make it. Even in something like with bonuses, when you know you got to do like 5 trips, man, you better set yourself up really good. Because to get those 5 trips, it's going to be like pulling tooth and nail if anything is wrong at all. So set yourself with the right amount of hours. Go for those trips. Don't multi-app. Go for those trips to get that extra $32, that extra $40, that extra whatever they have this bonus for Walmart. And get that bonus done and out of the way. In that situation, I would not multi-app. But as far as orders like that, when they get canceled, the best thing to do is just hang tight, wait for the next order. If that store is doing you too much, look for another Walmart in your area. Even if it's like 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away. My Walmart is about 15 minutes away, 10 to 15 minutes away. I go into that section and I stay there. Okay? Just change Walmarts. There are some Walmarts that they're sometimes mismanaged, or they don't have enough people working there, or something happens. If something happens, if they have a pattern, stay away from that Walmart. Don't go there. Go to a Walmart that has a better pattern and work with that Walmart. Only you can tell which is your best Walmart to work at, okay? It's your territory, it's your market. You have to decide which is the best one. I don't know where you work. I don't know what you do in your area, but you have to find that out for yourself. And if you find a good Walmart, then build that as your main baseline in your market. And then just work DoorDash, Grubhub, or Rideshare, or whatever other apps you have based on that power base. And you'll keep your miles low, your dollar amounts high, and if a cancellation comes through, you won't get so frustrated. Because at least you know you're in a very power-based market that can make up for the loss of that thing. Yes, listen, it's very frustrating. I'm not going to lie. If this system worked very well, oh my God. The money that can be made would be awesome. But it's not. It's not a perfect system. These apps are created by man. Man is fallible. So yeah, things are going to mess up. It's going to happen. And when you have so many moving parts, when you know that you got to pick up at a particular store and they're short on employees, or a customer can cancel an order, don't worry about it. Just cancel it out. And if it keeps coming into the system again and again, watch that order. Don't take it again until it gets out of the system completely. Wait for the next order that's different. That's the best way you're going to create flow for yourself. You can only control what you can take. You can only control what you can do. You can't control the systems or the apps. Okay? So when you encounter a situation like that, do your best not to get frustrated. Just work a solid market, decline the offer, wait for the next offer. That's the best thing you can do. And if it keeps continuing, whether it's like 3 in a row or 5 in a row, which is, I've never seen that in my Walmart, so I don't know. But I've only seen, the most I've ever seen got canceled in one day was about 2. Okay? Or sometimes I'll get batch orders where it's like this huge amount from this one Walmart, but then it starts to reduce because the customer's canceled. So if I went there for $60 for, say, 15 miles, and that $60 starts to get smaller and smaller when I check in, that's frustrating. That I just dropped that order. It's like, the hell with that. No, you know? Again, some Walmarts are going to be good, some Walmarts are going to be bad. It's up to you to make sure that you find the right Walmart that works for you to have that flow consistent, okay? And even with that one Walmart, you're going to have problems sometimes. But if you multi-app the right way, and if you have to wait for the next hour, that's where DoorDash and Grubhub step right in. They pick up the flow while you wait for the next offer to come in from Walmart Sparks. That's the strategy you have to adapt. You have to look out for you and your pocket. And if you think smarter and plan the strategy the right way, you can then create that cash flow so that when times like that do happen with orders dropping or orders getting canceled, it won't frustrate you as much. Okay? And this way you're constantly creating cash. You're constantly creating money. That's the main thing you want. You got to think on your feet when you're out there. It's only you. It's only you. And if you set your schedule up the right way with good cash flow, with good structure for the day, you feel good. You'll feel awesome. Everything's flowing naturally. Even if a mess up happens, you'll be fine. You'll be okay. Okay, this order got canceled. What else is new? Boom, wait for the next order. You still got the time in. You still got the apps working to your favor. And everything flows naturally. That's the way you want it to be. No stress, no worries, no hassles. Just let it flow naturally. You don't have to work as hard, and you sure as hell don't have to get frustrated or pissed off if an order drops. If order gets canceled, oh well, wait for the next one. And if it's the same order going into the system again that's getting canceled because someone either took it or it got canceled in the system, don't take it. Decline it until the system refreshes itself to send new orders. So I hope this worked out well for you. Take that tip and trick with you out there. Make it count. It's all about flow. That's the main thing. When you have good flow, you have good cash coming to you. And you have a great day. And that's the main thing that you're always looking for and striving for. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel where I keep coming with more tips and tricks for you guys out there, for the newbies, the OGs, everyone in between, to keep generating that cash flow consistently. And if you guys can leave comments in the section on how you guys do out there. You know, one person left a comment saying that, you know, moving from DoorDash to Walmart Sparks is like giving yourself a raise. And yeah, it is. So it's like now DoorDash is my gig to Walmart Sparks because I work Walmart Sparks all the time. So this is my backup to Walmart Sparks or whatever other apps you have. That is the essence of multi-apping. Thanks for being at my channel. Hope to hear from you guys soon, and stick around for the next tips and tricks that I send you when I'm out there. Have a great day.